I'm Phil Rowley. Recently, I posted a YouTube short from my trip to Idaho where I showed how I recover my boat using my Load My Boat automatic boat loader. It generated a lot of questions. Today, we're going to talk to those questions to show you just how valuable this tool is whenever you go out on the water. Hi, Phil Rowley here. Today, Quentin from Load My Boat is joining me, and we're talking to you about my Load My Boat boat loader. Recently, I posted a YouTube short that got quite a lot of interest and views, and a lot of questions as to what this is, why you'd want to use it, and how you'd want to use it. And today, Quentin and I are going to go over that to help you better understand just how valuable an automatic boat loader like this can be.
So I seen that short, the one down in Idaho, and there's some questions and comments on there. And one of the questions was, why don't you use a trailer on your boat?
That's a good question. And I certainly have a boat on a trailer, and I use it a lot. I can back up a truck with a trailer, so no worries there. But there are certain times that a boat loader just makes so much more sense. First of all, not every boat launch or launch area is trailer friendly. Load My Boat, if I can back my truck to the water, I can launch this boat. If you're going on a long trip, on that short, I drove 12 hours each way down I-15 for most of that drive, doing 75, 80 miles an hour. That's a lot of wear and tear on the boat trailer. Not so much wear and tear on here. Once this is sucked up on the rack, it's not going anywhere. And I also like to camp. I have a travel trailer. I can't tow a boat trailer and a travel trailer at the same time, but I can hook up my travel trailer. I've got my boat on the loader, and I can camp, and I can fish. So Quentin, one of the questions I got on the short, must have pretty good hearing, but when the boat is being recovered and loaded back up on the boat loader, and I guess when it's coming off too, sometimes you hear the odd bang, clunk. That's completely normal, isn't it?
It is normal. So it's called gravity. So when it goes up, it's got a pivot point, and when it comes down, if you don't hold your boat back, it's going to slam down.
Yeah.
Preventable, it's very preventable. All you do is hang onto your back rope, let it up nice and gently, and drive it on.
Yeah, so it just pivots around this roller. That's right. The odd bang you might hear. It's nothing serious. Just hold it and control it with the rope, and it just sucks up on there, slick as a whistle.
So question for you, how convenient is this now, or how has it changed your daily life when you're fishing, when you go on weekends or weekend excursions? Or
actually, Quentin, it's added a lot because you know, a lot of times if you're a trailered boat, accommodation is an issue. You got to stay at a hotel, or you stay at a beautiful lodge like we are here at Corbett Lake Lodge today. But there are times where you may want to camp at just an informal campsite. So the beauty of the boat loader and the boat on top is I have a 29-foot travel trailer, so I can hook that up, tow that, and I still, with the boat loader, have the ability to have my boat with me as well, so I can camp and I can fish, and I'm not constrained to just lodges or hotels. I can now travel and visit many more destinations and just get that little bit more fishing in that everybody needs.
Exactly that. Also, on one of those comments, I did notice they were talking about the boat plug.
Yeah, because I took it out, and I fully realized that an inverted boat can hold no water. But in many states and provinces, the boat plug has to be out regardless of if it's on a trailer or if it's up above. I fully realize, like I said, water falls out of there. The other reason, you go down some bumpy roads and your boat plug's not in as secure as you thought it was, it could jiggle out, and that'll be a showstopper when you get to the lake. So it's just force of habit from having a trailered boat and just realizing that sometimes these could wiggle out. It comes out, it goes into my truck, and I always have it.
And not everybody has a spare.
Nope. No spare, no fishing. So Quentin, one of the questions I got as well was regarding the ropes and their strength, and you know, how does this all hold this down and its integrity? This thing is not going to fly off, is it?
No. So the ropes are rated at 1,800 pounds a side. You've got a push-pull system, so when it goes up, the back is actually pushing to the front, and the front is pushing to the back. So when it's on there, it's on there tight.
Yeah.
So when it's on there correctly, you can't move your boat.
Yeah, because you told me you got 4 points of contact, so you don't even really need to throw a strap over.
No.
And I know some people throw a strap over just so if a passing police officer goes by, he can see some form of, you know, that this is secured down. But these ropes are not going anywhere. Is there anything we should do regarding annual maintenance or just checks?
If you get a little bit of wear, give us a call. We can either send you out or stop in and we'll replace the ropes.
Yeah, because these things are just not going anywhere. These are...
No, they're on there good.
And just check them every time you take them out. Just check them out, and if they're a little frayed, that's normal. But anything you're concerned about?
Any serious, just give us a call.
Give us a call, and they can either drop by and have them inspected and potentially replaced, or they can send you out a new set of ropes and you can do it yourself. So one of the other sources of noise, Quentin, is the bumper plate, isn't it?
Yep.
So we got a plastic plate on here. Why don't you walk us through it?
Sure. The bumper plate is to protect the boat from when it comes down. It just goes right into the receiver, like so. So when your boat comes down, it hits this bumper, not the real bumper.
Yes.
So that's what the noise is when it comes down. It's just gravity. You can slow it down a little bit, so it's not so noisy, but it protects your truck.
And of course, always remember, once you finish using your boat loader,
pull it out,
take this out, and stow it safely. So Quentin, this is a pretty simple system, but there are some basic maintenance you can do both annually and every time you take this out. What would you recommend?
Check the ropes. That's the biggest thing. Every time you take it out, just to make sure there's no fraying going on. The second one is the grease nipple. At the very front roller, there is a grease nipple on there. Grease it, depends on how many times you use your boat, but once every 2 months, once every 3 months, depending if you're using it daily. Well, I would just go once a month. Okay. And then after that is just you turn your breaker out every time you go to and from the lake. So the other thing we're going to talk about is turning the breaker off. Safety first. It's an easy, just push the button, turns it off. No power, no anywhere, no issues.
So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Better understand why I love my Load My Boat boat loader. Maybe you'd like to get one for yourself. You can always visit Quentin and loadmyboat.com or give him a call at the number below. And if you love this video, please give it a like. Be sure to check out my other videos, my other fishing videos, my tying videos, and check out my website, philrowleyflyfishing.com. I look forward to seeing you on the water.